This is 5 DIYs to make your sketchbook more whimsical. I'm Lil Magic, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we are whimsy maxing our sketchbook covers. Sketchbooks are pretty self-explanatory. You sketch in the book. While the inside of our sketchbooks are oozing with creativity, what about the cover? I've filled many a sketchbook, but somehow I've never decorated the cover. Let's fix that ASAP, but before we get started, make sure you give this video a like by spinning the block on the like button. And make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can be a certified swagtopian and be notified every time I upload a new video. Let's get started. The first way you can make your sketchbook cover more whimsical is to paint the cover. In the time lapse, that's what I did. I used some acrylic markers, I used some paint markers, paintbrush, all the good stuff. For this method, the limit really is your mind. You can do whatever you want on the front cover, any color, anytime, any place. If your sketchbook by default has any type of printed design on it, I recommend using a white base coat. I did about 3 layers to successfully cover up everything, and then I went on top with the colors that I want to make a gradient of. For my process, I just blended and blended and blended and blended until I couldn't blend anymore. And then I used Posca markers to add my tag on the back. This was my first time using acrylic markers too, and it was pretty fun. I like it. And then once I was done with the tag, I went in and added so many stars. If you use this method, you're definitely going to want to use some sort of seal protectant so that way the paint doesn't chip away. Yeah, this method is pretty basic, but it's definitely goated because you can do whatever you want to it. And I think the paint adds a nice texture to it too. So the second method to whimsy max your sketchbook cover is to sticker bomb. Sticker bombing is basically where you just take all of the stickers that you have and you completely cover the entire surface of your sketchbook. I think if you have a really gnarly sticker collection, this can be pulled off or executed really well. I really wouldn't recommend going on Amazon and getting stickers from there because most of the time they're stolen. They're either stolen or they're AI. I've also seen people unbox those stickers on TikTok and find some really weird like NSFW designs in them. If you really want to get good sticker designs, I think you have to go to the artist alley or just follow some artists on social media and buy directly from their website. If you want more on how to sticker bomb properly and where to find really good stickers, make sure you watch my video on how to sticker bomb. For beginners, of course. Sticker bombing is definitely a solid choice if you want to whimsy max your sketchbook cover. Method number 3 I'm gonna call the junk style. I've seen people do this with like shorts, tank tops, and different articles of clothing. But basically, like, you take gems, any type of trinkets, I guess really anything that can be glued onto the cover of the sketchbook. This reminds me of those deco den cases where you take like that silicone stuff and you kind of pipe it on and then you just put literally anything on it. I've never seen one in person. What happened to those cases? Did people just stop making those? I don't get how they're not more popular now that everything is super baggy, because when they were popular, skinny jeans were in. I just don't understand how that would fit in skinny jeans, because it's gonna like snag on everything and it's super bulky. But you can definitely do it on your sketchbook though. I've seen people organize like really large and small gems, really large and small objects together in just a way that's very pleasing to the eye. Anything you put on it can look good, but I definitely like those gems. Those gems are really pretty. The next method you can use to whimsy max your... I know you're fucking lying. Back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Okay, so another method that you can use to whimsy max your sketchbook cover is what I call the interactive cover. This includes having some sort of piece that you can interact with, some sort of 3D piece, a moving piece, a piece that you can take out, something that you can put in. I've seen this best executed with like the sardine can. This method really reminds me of those books where you would open it and it would be like some sort of 3D element popping out at you. I could see this also being combined with the sticker bomb method. Like, you can put a sticker on there for each time that you draw in the sketchbook. I'm sure you can go on TikTok and find a plethora of interactive sketchbook designs. One of my favorite TikTokers, their name is Milky Tomato on TikTok, where they have this sketchbook closet. I could see making like a doll and putting it on the front, like a, not a naked version, but like a version with like no clothes. I guess that would just be naked. You know what I mean? And then like having like different clothes around them, like on the cover of the sketchbook, and like you can like choose their outfit for each day. That would be so fun. That would be so cool. Like a not a digital closet, but a sketchbook closet cover. Sketchbook closet, sketch closet, book closet. I'm trying to find like a nice name for it, but nothing's coming to mind at the top of my Words. Last but not least, we have a fabric or sensory style. I paired fabric with sensory style because fabric is very like a sensory experience. You can touch it, you can feel it, you can experience it. I don't know if you guys have ever made like a paper squishy before, but you can totally make a paper squishy and tape it to the front cover of your sketchbook. That way it's interactive and sensory. You can combine them both together. That could be really cool. I've seen people put like slime in paper squishies, put different types of materials inside of those things to make it fun to like squish around or squeeze. So you can do that with kind of like those 2016 glitter iPhone cases where the iPhone case on the back, it had like this liquid in it, and then it also had like glitter falling. I had one of those cases before. It was green, of course, but I could totally see that happening. Just make sure everything is taped and sealed properly because you don't want any spills. But I'm also thinking of like, you know, those little pom-poms that you can get at Michael's, those little fuzzy things. You can like glue a whole bunch of those fuzzy things together and like brush your hand over it. That could be really fun. Or just have like a furry fabric. I could see it also being like done with yarn. Like there was this yarn trend on TikTok where people were putting yarn on their face to make like a doll effect, but I could see you doing that with like chunky yarn and doing it on like the cover of a sketchbook. That would be so cool to see. Like that would be cool to see what people could do with that. You can do patterns, or you can make like that out of your like your OC. That would be very cool if somebody could execute that. Okay, see, now that I'm brainstorming, everything is coming to me, but I could see that being really cool. All right, there you have it. Those are 5 ways you can make your sketchbook more whimsical and Whimsy Max your sketchbook cover. If you like today's video, spin the block on that like button. And make sure you smash that subscribe button so you could be a certified swagtopian and be notified every time I upload a new video. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you comment a frog emoji down in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.